ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. And talking about that, if we can have a class here in peace, is because the people standing on the front saying nothing will happen to you during my watch. Okay? So we owe a debt of gratitude to all of them who are there. Anyway, we completed the 4th chapter last time, correct? And I said today we'll start the 5th. So, any questions, clarifications that you need until now, 4th chapter, or we go into the 5th? Okay, so let us start the 5th then. One second, before that I will make Karthik the co-host also, so in case I don't see someone popping up on my screen, you can do that. Yeah. Alright. So the 4th chapter was called Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Jnanena Karma Sannyasa. Giving up your karma, sannyasa of karma, in terms of knowledge. Here, in this chapter, is called Sannyasa Yoga. So, the actual giving up. Okay? Taking on the robes, that type of. Because, essentially, okay, I'll come to that when we do the thing. Right. So, it starts with a question of Arjuna. Okay? Arjuna vacha sannyasam karmanam Krishna punar yogam cha samshasi yashreyaha tayorekam tanme bhruvi sunishchitam. Karmanam, with respect to karma, sannyasam shamsasi, you praise sannyasa. Then punaha again Yogam cha samshasi. You praise Karma Yoga also. ये सब हमको मत बोलो. This is good, that is good. Hey, I'm warrior born. Okay, warrior bred. There is not to reason why. There is not to question why. There is but to do and die. Okay, so give me a clean cut of that. साफ साफ बता दो. If you think I will gain sannyasa I will gain moksha by sannyasa, I will do it. If you think I will gain sannyasa by karma yoga, so be it, I will do that. Therefore he says, yach tayo etayoho ekam, one of the two. Yat shreyaha, that will lead me to moksha. Tanme bruhi sunishchitam. Tell me that. Don't say this is good, that is good, okay. Okay. These are all those. Ravana had a minister. We have some like this also we used to have. In the opposition, there are plenty of people like this. Should we really be scared of Rama, mere mortal? Ravana saying. And then his minister Prahasa replied, yes, Maharaj, we are Rakshasas, we have them for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Why should we be scared? But I heard the Rama and Lakshmana, they are great warriors, you know. That is true, Maharaj. We have to be careful because all said and done, they are great warriors also. Hey, but we have a great army of the Rakshasas. What is there to be scared? Very true, Maharaj. What is there to be scared? But they have gathered a whole Vanara Sena, I have heard. Including Sugriva, he killed Bali. Who killed Bali? Such a mighty warrior is there. Yes, Maharaj, we should be cautious also. This is called swinging, depending upon what the head is going to say. Of course, Krishna is never going to be that. But Arjuna is saying, hey, tell me one way. Okay, what should I be doing? And at some time, in every committed seeker's life, this question will come up. Every seeker who is committed, okay, who has spent some time studying, this question will come up. ये सब छोड़ के I should just devote myself totally to this knowledge, or नहीं यार, should I continue like this? I'm telling you, every committed seeker. Swamiji, this nerd has never come to me. I can understand that. I'm not saying anything else. Okay. Maybe it's a dream, maybe it's a fancy, but it will be there. It will be there in every committed seeker's heart. This question will come up. And the issue is, when it comes up, we have already taken commitments which will take another 10 years at least to fulfill. That is a big issue that comes. If it comes up before we have taken those commitments, no problems. Or if it comes when you have finished all those commitments, nobody wants us anything. So fine, no problems. बीच में आते हैं ना गड़बड़ हो जाए. When it comes to the middle like that, it's always an issue. And so always be there. Okay? It is natural. Okay? So, I do. Why do you think all this was not expounded? Yeah. Why elaborated by Vyasa? Okay. Now here, see, if you notice in the 4th chapter, a similar question was asked. Okay? Vyamshreve Mohakena. Moh is the 3rd chapter. We had asked that. Which is better out of the two? And this question will keep coming up, keep cropping up from various standpoints. Okay? Throughout the Geeta, this will come. So, that time we had talked about the difference between sannyasa, karma, how they are not two different paths. Okay? Now he is saying here. Now here he is giving a little bit more definitive answer. What is that? Sri Bhagavan Vacha Sannyasa Karma Yogasya Nishreyasya Karabhubhau Tayosu Karma Sannyasa Karma Yogaha Vishishyate. Very clear cut. He says, Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Krishna is saying, what is that? Sannyasa Karma Yogasya. Sannyasa and Karma Yoga. Nishreyasya Karabhubhau. Both will give you moksha. Both will give you moksha. Okay? But he says, Tayostu, out of the two, Karma Sannyasat Karma Yogaha Vishishyate. Compared to Karma Sannyasa, look at the word Karma Sannyasa, Karma Yogaha Vishishyate. Karma Yoga is better, he says. Why is he saying that? Why is he saying that? Because the life of sannyasa is not easy until you are prepared for it. There is always a problem of hasty sannyasa. When everything is going fine for you, or when things are going bad for you in the society. Either way. Okay. तो ये सब क्या झंझट है यार. What is the headache? चलो ऋषिकेश चले जाएंगे. Why do you want all these headaches? That is romanticizing the whole thing. That is romanticizing. Ganga Kinare, some small ashram somewhere. I will sit down. जप करो, तप करो, पट करो, और क्या है? Do some japa, do some learning, do some tapas. Life is so stressful. Doesn't work. Because when you go there and you're cut off from everything else, suddenly you find a lot of things coming up. All the things that you are buried come up. Oh my God, I didn't know I had this desire here. Why am I having this desire now? Why am I getting attracted to this girl? I don't even know her properly. Why am I longing for some enjoyment that I thought I left it behind? I didn't think I will miss my Amazon and Netflix. Now you have to include that also. Our time we didn't have to bother about that. Why? You're not yet ready for a life of sannyasa. Then what makes you ready for a life of sannyasa? Karma yoga. If karma yoga is that which will get you ready for sannyasa, then karma yoga vishishyate, because cause is better than the effect. Swamiji, are you sure Krishna is talking from that standpoint? Hold on. Look at the next verse and you will understand exactly what standpoint Krishna is talking of. Nyeyam sanitya sannyasi yo nadveshti na kankshati nirdvando hi mahabhaho sukham bandhat pramuchyate. Sannyasa is not the robes that you wear. Sannyasa is what you are having inside. Like any great thing, sannyasa is what you have here and what you have here. It is not the dress that matters. So who is a nitya sannyasi? He says, Nyayam saha nitya sannyasi. That person is a sannyasi. Yo ne dveshti na kankshati. Who does not hate anything, who does not long for anything. Don't talk to me all this relationship and all that thing. I hate that. Gadbad hai. If you hate it, gadbad hai. I'll be nice and I'm longing for something. Kankshati. Not yet ready. Nirdvando hi mahabhaho. If you are not caught up in these opposites, hey mahabhaho, sukham bandhat pramuchyate. Very easily, very happily, you will be freed from your bondage. So what is a sannyasi mindset? That is the important thing. Sannyasa is a mindset. Agate swagatam kuryat. What comes, welcome it. Kachantam na nivaret. And goes away, don't try to hold it back. Yeah. And let it go. By the logic of it coming, it has to go away from you. I think I told the story before. Now I've taken the Geeta in so many places, so many times, I don't remember whether I said it here or not. There is something called Tyaga and there is something called Sannyasa. Tyaga is giving up. Sannyasa is growing out of it. Like there was this young boy, 10-year-old. Used to love playing marbles. He had a nice collection. Marbles he had won, playing the game, competitive marble game. I don't know, I don't think children nowadays play marbles. Our time marbles was a big thing. Nowadays if you tell a kid, you're going to play some marbles. On which Xbox it comes? 20 years ago I used to joke. I dread the day when a mother will get a young son over and tell me, Swamiji, my son is very much interested in sports. And I say, really, beta? What do you play? Candy Crush. What is that? No, it's a computer game. I used to joke on that 20 years ago. Now it is fact. It is no more a joke. Okay. Mothers have got their kids and told me they'll have to play games. Anyway, jokes apart, this young boy, this kid would like to play marbles. One day his father was coming early from work. He saw the kid playing marbles on the road. In Bombay, where else will you play marbles? On the road only. Where is place? On the road or your building compound? You put your foot on the and you put your hand on this thing and play that. Okay. Fine. Then when he came home, father said, "What is all this? You're playing marble, putting your hand all over where people are walking, people are spitting, etc. Very unhygienic." But Daddy, everyone plays marbles are played like that only. No. You don't play marbles from now. No more marbles for you. Strict father. And the son had not yet started rebelling. 10-year-old only. They're okay. So now he doesn't play. But when his friends are playing, he goes and watches them. Why? It's a vicarious enjoyment. When his friend makes a shot, he will say, great. As though I have made a shot. When that guy is aiming, this guy is closing his eye. Vicarious enjoyment. But then, after some time, he stops watching also. Why? He's afraid he'll get involved. That he'll break his word to his father. He's scared of getting in. Dvesha and Kankshati, both are there. Can you see that? Then time passes. He starts playing cricket. 16-year-old, he's playing for the school team, etc. And one day he calls his cousin, who's a 10-year-old now. Beta, here, take my box of marbles. Yeah, the whole thing. You don't love it? I love it, but I'm not playing marbles anymore. He gives it away. Tyaga. He still loves it, but he feels no. Then he grows older. He becomes a grandfather. And his grandson comes and says, "Granddad, play marbles with me. All my friends have gone home. There's nobody to play marbles with. Play with me." Will he say, "Beta, long ago, I gave my word to my father. I will never play marbles. Then I remembered my father's word. Son," not you're a bachelor, you'll never play marbles. He will play with his grandson. I mean, what difference does it make whether you play or not? Is he afraid of getting involved? No. He'll enjoy the game with his grandson. Na dveshti, na kankshati. He's a marble sannyasi, all right. But just imagine the same grandfather. He's helping me with some fundraising. And we go to this rich man's house. So we are ushered into the sitting room and sit. Please sit. Saap, 2 minutes mein aa jayega. 2 minutes the big boss will come. And you see all over there are marbles. And many of them are golden marbles. My God, is this guy rich enough that his children are playing with golden marbles? Now what is happening in your heart? So our sannyasa extends to marbles, okay? Na dveshti, na kankshati. It's okay. Like that grandfather who could play with his grandson, not afraid of getting involved, not afraid that all samskaras will come up. Revade. That's the exact sannyasa attitude. No, Revade, no matter. What does it matter? Play. And if those marbles are made of gold, he may even take it and keep it in one corner properly, because somebody will trip and fall. If you step on the marble rolls, you fall. You will take it and keep it. Na kankshati. That is the mindset. That will come by living like this. There are so many desires in our heart, so many longings, so many things we don't hate. We hate, we can't stand. All we have to do is go on Facebook or Twitter and see all the comments that are coming about this war. Some are warmongering. You fire a rifle near them, they will run. What warmongering? Some the other around, oh, we should be peaceful. What are we doing? Both are extremes. War never solved anything. Then you're sitting quiet, haath dho ke baithna will solve anything. For too long we sat down doing nothing, right from Independence Day onwards. Because there are two people who talked of ahimsa, ahimsa, ahimsa and created issues in the country. So, dvesha, na dvesha, na akanksha. What has to be done has to be done. Bas, ho gaya. That's it. I hate them. Hatred clouds your thinking. You will not be able to take precise, decisive action if you have hatred. If you have longings also, you will not be able to. Therefore, a life of karma yoga, Ishvara Arpanam, Prasada Buddhi, etc., makes my mind like this. And that mind then can take sannyasa. It will remain. My teacher used to always say this. I mean, he gave sannyasa very early to some people. So he, in fact, even once came and told me, people are taking sannyasa too early. It was there on the tip of my tongue to say, Swamiji, why are you giving it to me? But I said, that will be too much, I will not say it. He used to say, when do you take sannyasa? When you don't need it anymore. When it doesn't make a difference to you. That's the time to take sannyasa. It doesn't make any difference anymore. Kya farak pada? You are living this knowledge now. What difference does it make? Whether you are in white or saffron or black or blue or brown or green, what difference does it make? Nitya sannyasi yo na dveshti na kankshati. That is the mindset. Think of those marbles. Okay? Think of those marbles. Then you are free from that. Whole world is like that. Yeah, if it is there, fine, I'll use it. Not there, okay, no problem. Yeah. You will do everything to succeed, of course you will do. Who wants to work for failure? Nobody is foolish enough to work for failure. You will do things. But success, failure, you will take it in your stride. No na dveshti na kankshati. Okay. Then, after having talked about this mindset, he makes another beautiful statement here. These are very, very beautiful statements that no seeker can afford to miss. Sankhya yogo pratak balaha pravadanti na panditaha ekam api asthitaha samyag ubhayor vindate phalam. Sankhya and yoga. Sankhya, sannyasa. Here Sankhya is used as sannyasa. Sankhya means complete knowledge. Okay? Atma Jnana. Sankhya means in the context of the Geeta. Okay? Sankhya means that. In the context of Shat Darshana, etc., Sankhya is different. But in this context, Samyak khyati iti Sankhya. Proper understanding. Okay? Sankhya and yoga. By yoga he means karma yoga. Not tying your body up in knots. Okay? I mean, that's a good practice. For practice it's good. For health, etc. it's good. Okay? Therefore, Sankhya and yoga. Pritag balaha pravadanti. Children talk about it as being two different things. Children meaning children in this knowledge, talk about it as two completely different things. Why? Na panditaha, not the scholars, not the people who have knowledge, not the sampradaya with acharyas. They won't talk about it as different. Why? Ekamapi asitaha samyag ubayoho vindate phalam. Even if you follow one of them, Sankhya or Karma Yoga, samyag astitaha. Okay, you follow it well. Okay, Ubhayor vindate phalam, you get the result of both. What do you mean like that? Okay. What is the problem of samsara? Due to self-ignorance? All that elaborateness we have seen. Self-ignorance is the problem. If self-ignorance is the problem, what is the solution? Self-knowledge, nothing else is the problem. Okay? Therefore, problem is self-ignorance. Solution is self-knowledge. Primary means, okay, in the talk that I gave, it's still there, I think on YouTube or Facebook or something like that. Primary thing is what? Self-knowledge. Okay. Then, what is sannyasa? Pursuit of the knowledge to the exclusion of everything else. What is karma yoga? Pursuit of the knowledge including everything else. Is the goal different? Are the means different? Only lifestyle is different. So if the goal and the means are same in both, either one can deliver the goods for you. Either one can deliver.
Swamiji?
Yeah?
How are the means also same? I mean, because lifestyle is different, so means, how are they same?
See, means is knowledge. No? What is karma yoga? Pursuing knowledge with other things in life. What is sannyasa? Pursuing knowledge without other things. So, why? Because knowledge is the means for moksha. Knowledge takes away ignorance. So, the pursuit is same. So, then the question will be, then why are many people taking sannyasa? Not many, but if you look at it as percentage of seekers, small number. But if you are looking at sheer numbers, a lot of people are taking sannyasa. Why? He says in the next verse. Next two verses actually. Yat sankhye prapyate sthanam tad yogairapi gamyate ekam sankhyam cha yogam cha yapashyati sapashyati. Yat sankhye prapyate sthanam. Yes, sthanam mokshakhyam, called moksha, that stage called moksha, with sankhye praptam, sannyasinaha praptam, that is tad yogairapi gamyate, that is gained by the yogis also. Those who follow karma yoga as a lifestyle, they also gain the same thing. Ekam yogam cha sankyam cha yapashyati sapashyati. Who sees both of them as one, he really sees everything, means he understands everything. Very important to get this point, that's why he is repeating it here. That whatever is gained by sannyasa, he is gained by karma yoga also. Because I will repeat, both involves pursuit of the knowledge. Both involves pursuit of the knowledge. And both involves moksha is the goal, jnanam is the means. Both involves studying the Shastra. Both involves finding a guru. Both the lifestyles. Then why are people taking sannyasa? How do you want to go to Pune? You want to take the expressway or you want to follow the scenic route? You have a choice. What do you want to follow? Sannyasa is the expressway. Your car is ready, you are ready, everything is fine. Let's go. I don't want to waste any time. I am ready for the whole thing. I am ready. I've been there, done that. Viveka, Vairagya, etc. is there. Chalo. Take the expressway. I still have a few things to do. A few desires to be fulfilled. Some responsibilities to be fulfilled. Some things to be taken care of here. Okay. Take the scenic route. Go by Karma Yoga lifestyle. Go by that. And if you're anytime you become ready and you feel you want to switch over, you can switch over. That's not a problem. There are exit and entries, from the scenic route to the expressway. Sannyasa is optional. Karma Yoga is mandatory. But if you are living a life of Karma Yoga, also there is a need for short immersive experiences. When you are immersing yourself in the knowledge, that's why I do all the camps, etc. I think camp is easy to organize and things like that. For the next camp, I have to find a place. It's two places that I use, both are not available. I have to find a place also. Takes time. Takes time, take effort to find. You have to go, search. Places, plenty of places are available, but they are too expensive. Willing to shell out 3,000 rupees a day, hundreds of places are available. But spirituality and religion should not be expensive. Now there are people who charge a bomb for it, they can do their, for whatever reason, they can do it. I won't. So, immersive experiences and this learning, no issues. Karma Yoga lifestyle works fine. It may take 20 years, 30 years, that's okay. What does it matter? You're getting it in this lifetime, na? Bas ho gaya. I can't wait 20, 30 years only, I want it faster. And take to sannyasa, fine. Take to sannyasa, not a problem. What is stopping you? What is stopping you? What is inside your mind, that is all that is stopping you, nothing else. You are stopped by only what is there in your mind, nothing else. He says that in the next verse. That's why I want to do this 5-6 verses together and come back with the whole thing. Sannyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptumayo gataha yoga yuktaha munir brahmaha nachirena adigacchati. Sannyasastu mahabaho ya mahabaho sannyasaha dukkhamaptum ayogataha dukkhameva aptum. You will get a lot of grief. Whom ayogataha, if you are not ready for it. If your yogita is not there. If you are not ready for it, okay? If you are not ready for it, dukkhameva aptam. Whereas yoga yuktaha munihi, that munihi, manana shilavan, thinker, who is yoga yuktaha, living a life of karma yoga. Yoga yuktaha has this attitude of Ishvara Arpanam and Prasada Buddhi. Na chirena adhikachati. Before long he gets it. Before long he gets it. Let us say here are two people. both committed seekers. One recognizes, hey, I have issues to be taken care of. And he decides to live a life of karma yoga, taking care of those issues that are there inside. Issues can be simple ragadveshas also. You want this, I never allowed to do this as a child, I want to do that. From there onwards it can start. Okay. I wanted to learn swimming. My parents never allowed me to learn swimming. So now go learn swimming now. It's a longing in your mind. It's something small, but it's a longing. Go do it. In what way will it prevent you from knowing the truth? It need not. But if the desire is strong and the resentment against your parents for not allowing you to learn swimming is strong, it will block you. Why? Every time the teacher says you're crossing the ocean of samsara, and say, yeah, I know. Even swimming I not learned. My parents never allowed me. They were really bad parents. What are you thinking of? Knowledge or your parentage and your childhood issues? Simple as that, I'm telling you. It can block. Swimming करने के क्या है भाई गंगा है ना चल मैं आते तेरे साथ I'm coming with you. Now I'm sannyasi, I'm not going to do all that. Your mind is stuck in blaming. A mind that is stuck in blaming is not going to understand the truth. A simple thing like this. What's the big thing about whether you learn to swim or you didn't learn to swim? I mean, it's a good skill to have, no doubt about it. Okay. But there are a lot of people who don't have that skill. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, does it? In your pursuit of moksha, what does it matter? In fact, I was shocked. I thought the way I grew up, whenever I used to go to Kerala, swimming and boating was very, very natural for me in my life. Boating meaning learning how to handle a canoe. It was very, very natural. But recent floods in Kerala, etc., 2-3 years back, and I heard people saying, we don't know how to swim, we didn't know what to do in the floods. I said, you're born in Kerala, full of water. Anywhere you go in 2 kilometers, you will cross a river. You don't know how to swim. I couldn't even believe it. Then I said, well, if they can survive floods in Kerala without knowing to swim, what difference does it make? But it's blocking you. Why? A longing you had since childhood and resentment against the parents, all that thing comes up. Then you become a great rebel also because of that. And you blame the world. That becomes a pattern of behavior. Can you see a small little thing harboring to resentment, this, that, where it can go? Colors your whole personality. Just imagine it was something bigger. I was in love with this guy or this girl. My parents put their foot down. I have not yet become independent. And the girl went and married somebody else. Now I have resentments against my parents, I have resentments against the girl, and I want to take sannyasa. Really. Dvesha will come up. All women are like that. All girls are like that. All parents are like that. Dvesha, no. I am not talking about anyone here, but the idea is I am talking of familiar things that have come up, small simple things from childhood or as a youngster. Small things, there's no big deal. Very few people's first love works out. I know only 3-4 people whose first love has worked out. One of them is here. But very few people. First love works out. 4 or 5 people I know, that's all. But if you can't process that, if you can't let go of that, dukkham aptam ayogataha, you're not ready. Karma yoga involves handling things, these type of issues in your mind. Why? When you're functioning in society, there is a field of endeavor available. Something or the other will trigger this and you will understand, hey, ye gadbad hai idhar. Take care of it. Take care of it. Why? Because society is like that. There are enough things for you to be triggered of. What makes you disproportionately angry? What makes you react in a disproportionate manner? There is a trigger inside. Something to be dealt with. Outside, nimittameva. Inside. So these are the blocks. Now you go away to an isolated place in an ashram setup. There are no triggers. Why? You're going, studying, coming back into your room. That's it. That's why most of the time full-time students stay only one person in a room. Here. But there is no escape. In society you have escapes. Yeah, bored, just then feeling anger. TV में क्या देखेंगे? Forget all this, yeah. TV, all the news, etc. What is on Netflix? What's on that other channel? What is it? Escape. We belong to an escapist culture. Our songs, music, dance, movies, all are about escaping reality. Most of them. Because anyway, we get a big dose of reality here. Reality is bad enough, no? You want to have your entertainment also in reality. So you're escape. Huh?
See, there is this Vipassana center in Lonavala. So many people go there and they are supposed to, like, no mobile, nothing.
Yeah.
No
Vipassana,
and alone. You are just alone
yeah.
in a room. But I was told in the first few days, their mind gets so agitated.
Correct.
Yeah. Like sort of, they say it's a part of a process.
Yeah.
Where it gets agitated and finally it sort of...
Hopefully. Many people it doesn't. It comes, their agitation comes back when you come back.
Really?
Yeah. Though Vipassana is a good system. If you want to look for any other system other than Vedanta, Vipassana is good. But when you are alone in your room together, there is no escape. All the things from your subconscious will come up. And if you are not dealt with it, it can become a big issue. It can be a big issue. Why? There is no escape, there is no getting away. Dealing with your mind is a relentless thing in an ashram setup. The word ashram can have two meanings. No shrama. Absence of shrama. Work. Sitting down quietly learning. Or it can mean asamantad shrama. Lot of work is being done because you are doing work on yourself. You are left in your room. कुछ नहीं बोल रहा है यार. Only 3-4 classes a day, nothing more than that. But you are supposed to work on your mind. But you look for distractions. Friends, someone in the opposite sex, something or the other will keep happening if you are not ready. They'll show you are not ready. It will happen. Take it from me. Up to now, I have forgotten how many batches of students I have seen at close quarters. The recent 3-month batches and all I have not seen at close quarters. I am talking about the full-time 3-year courses. How many I have seen in close quarters? How many I have gone and talked to the people about it, about the issues that come up in their lives, etc. Dukkhamaptum ayogataha. Hey Mahabhavo, ayogataha. If you are not ready for it, dukkhameva aptum. So here Krishna is cautioning against a hasty sannyasa. Sannyasa is great. Royal highway. Yeah. No signal, no this thing, nothing. Go straight, smooth, right? Come on, go. Can your car handle it? Tires are okay. Otherwise you'll have a tire burst on the highway. Can you handle it? Consistent at 100 kilometers an hour. Consistent. Should be the German autobahn. 300 kilometers an hour. Maja aayega.
But here I wanted to ask you a question. You know, there is often this talk about Maya, the role of Maya.
All this is what I'm talking about is Maya only. What else?
Correct.
Yeah.
So, to break away from Maya's this thing is what.
How can you be away from Maya? Tell me. How can you? Me talk. Teaching is also based on Maya, na? What is Maya? Other than what the reality is. What is the reality? I am Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman. You are Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman. In that, what is there to teach? If there is teaching, that's based on Maya. Deliberate. What is your worship? Deliberate Maya. God and you are one and the same. But you are worshipping Maya. How are you going to get away from it? The only way you can get away from it is knowing yourself. The process is in Maya, within Maya. How does it work? You are removing a thorn by another thorn. That's the example given. You remove a thorn with another thorn. You're walking on a village road, a thorn entered your feet. So what do? You're hopping around, your friend says, oh, hold on. He breaks a thorn from a thorny bush. And says, show me your leg. Hey, it's already one thorn inside, you're putting another thorn inside. Oh, no, I'm not putting it inside. I'm using this to remove the other one. Unless you have a girl in your group and she's got a small makeup kit in her bag where there will be a pair of tweezers, then you can use that. But village people are not carrying around tweezers. I wonder how many people carry around tweezers in a bag in Bombay. My contact with girls at that level is limited. So, it's all within Maya. The teaching is within Maya, but the teaching helps you get out of it. That's the only difference. Yeah. It's all in Maya. The only way you get away from Maya is by knowing the truth, nothing else. To know that Maya is not really there. It's only apparently there. So, this whole process is inside. The journey is inside. Karma Yoga, Sannyasa is here. Karma Yoga is not that you're doing a lot of karma. Lot of karma means you're a karmata. If you have the attitude, then it is Karma Yoga. Anything that you do to take care of your mind is Karma Yoga. Including modern things like therapy and all. It all comes under Karma Yoga. But you're taking care of your mind. No? It's all under this. The Karma Yoga is a catch-all term. It can include everything into it. What is yoga? Chitta vritti nirodha. Mastery of the mind is called yoga. So if your mastery of the mind requires this thing, that's also fine. That's also fine. I'm handling all my erroneous notions that I have picked up. My distorted thinking. Go ahead. And tell me, we all have distorted thinking. Something or the other will be there. Because nobody taught us how to think. We picked it up as a part of socialization. So there will be some distortions creeping in. Handle that. Some biases creeping in. Handle that. Objectivity is lacking. I mean, look at this master stroke by the government. It's a Hindutva government, right? Right now. Operation Sindoor. It's all about being Hindu, right? Who's the spokesperson? Who gives an account of what the army has done? Qureshi, a Muslim girl, colonel. What a message given. We are not against Muslims. There are very patriotic Muslims as well. I know, I have served with some of them. What a clean cut message. No bias. Can you see that? There's no bias. I mean, people can see bias because that is their bias. War never solved anything. We need peace. I know someone who's posting like this on Facebook. Is it wrong to ask? Is it unpatriotic to ask for peace? Narayana. Your mind is full of raga dvesha, that's your problem. Your dislike or hatred for BJP and Modi is extending to the country and to extending to everything that they are doing. Your bias is very clear. So are you angry with them? No, I have compassion on the thing. Yeah, yaar, in log ko kya bolega? I know them. I know what to tell them. क्या बोलेगा? संसारो यम अतीव विचित्रम. That's what the wise person will say. संसार में सब खेल होता है ऐसा. देख लो. What's the game? It happens. It's okay. So you have certain commitments. Your dharma is commitment, etc. But you are not biased for it. Important to see these things. Because all this is part of taking care of your mind to know the truth. You can't say, but Swamiji, this is my political views. This is my study. You can have different political views from your teacher. But if there is a bias in it, it's a problem. Different views is not an issue. What's an issue? No problems. Different political views, commitment to the country is same. Then there is not an issue. Different political views from my teacher, that's okay. Perfectly fine. Not a problem. As long as you are logical, reasonable, okay? And in times of emergencies like this, you will all come together for the sake of the country, no issues. Yeah, that's important. Then what is the issue? Swamiji, can't we extend this to Vedanta? Some people can gain it by knowledge, some people can gain it by something else. You have the freedom to do it because India is a free country. If you want to make a fool of yourself, you are very welcome to do that. No issues at all. The color of this pen, you will see only with your eyes. You will not see it with any other sense organ. Am I being biased or am I being objective here? The color of this pen. No, Swamiji, no. That's just an opinion, isn't it? That is wokeism. That's not even being liberal. That's being stupid. Unless our human abilities develop enough to just touch it and know the color of it, okay? Or smell it. Color is different. Until that comes, let us take color is only by your eyes. That's not fanatical, that's objective. That's understanding the nature of things. So, with that, if Karma Yoga also involves getting all these things done. That is why Karma Yoga Vishishyati, what he had said earlier. Kevala Karma Sannyasa, just by giving more karma. That's easy. Resign my job, walk out of my marriage, I'll go. That's easy. Yeah, walk out of marriage, give everything. No, you are not fighting. Everything is yours. Go, take. I'm just working. I'm not going to give you a divorce. Don't. I'm still working. Who can stop you? That's easy. But what is inside, that will stop you from knowing the truth. So take care of what is inside. That's more important. Therefore, Karma Yoga Vishishyate. Dukkhamaptama Yogataha. The life of sannyasa, if you have too many ragadveshas inside, dukkhena aptam. Simple raga here. Simple raga. I love pasta here. At least once a week I want to eat pasta. आश्रम में पास्ता मिलता है. Rishikesh will get pasta. If you want, ask me. I'll tell you where. Simple thing like that. Yeah, life is not safe without that. When we used to live on Bhiksha, we used to get tea, coffee in the morning also. Forget pasta. Laddu milega. Pasta nahi. Some of the foreign students came to Rishikesh, our ashram. Bread is available in the form of roti. So once, I think Christmas Eve or something, we got bread from the market, toasted it nicely on tawas, not on. There is no toaster available in the ashram. On tawas. Oh my God, you should have seen the foreigners. As it was, they were blissful. With what? Toast. They have been missing it for 3 months. Not yet ready for sannyasa. If you are missing it and you are longing for it, no. If you enjoy it, it is there, it is not there, you are okay, then no issues. Then no issues. Yeah. I also like some nice buttery toast. So, some of you eat toast, man. Once in a blue moon. Can you get the idea what it is? You can have certain things you like or you don't like. But you have to reduce them to mere preferences. Then there is not an issue. If it is preferences, there is not a problem. If they are longings, it's an issue. Think about it. There is more about it. We will see in the next class. Okay. Good place to stop. Om Tat Sat.